Slayer, raining blood. Yo, what the fuck is good, YouTube? Happy New Year. I haven't seen you all since like last September, I think. I apologize, I did not meet my goal. I said I was gonna upload once per month, and that didn't happen. I really only needed a couple months to make it through the whole year. But many of you know this, but I think people from like the YouTube side who don't know me personally that well might not know that I am actually doing my master's in business right now. I'm at Cal State San Marcos University, and it's been pretty fucking difficult because I'm in the fast track. I'm supposed to get this done in 1 year. I started in August. I will be finished in August of 2025. It's definitely been a lot, especially because I have a background in psychology. I hadn't really done business classes before I came to this university. It's been taking a lot of time, you know, on top of like trying to be an adult and fucking have a job part-time and pay bills and shit like that. So YouTube had to go in the back burner, but we're back. We're gonna run it back this year, try to get one video per month uploaded. And the adaptation that I'm gonna make is that this time around, on months like this when it's too busy for me, I'm just gonna record a last minute talk to the camera type of video and get it uploaded and do no edits to it, just kind of make it raw as fuck, just like this, just to maintain that relationship. Trying to like finish an original song is something that kind of held me back as well, because I put pressure on myself to make it sound as good as possible before it gets released and stuff. And I wanted to upload that probably like in October would have been cool, but I just, you know, I didn't get to it because that's kind of a lot of work. So, you know, I decided to put that shit on the back burner, focus on school. And luckily, school has been going really well, so there's that. Now let's move on. This video for the month of January is going to be a story time, and we're gonna go ahead and talk about the time that I went to go see an Iron Maiden tribute band with my dad in El Salvador. I went to go see a tribute band. I was somewhere in the beach. I couldn't tell you which fucking beach we went to. I was visiting my dad for the summer. And we went to a little beach city, and he was like, hey, I don't know how the fuck he found out about this, but I think we might have been walking around and he saw like a little pedestrian sign type of thing, and there was like a little flyer there, and it was saying, hey, we're gonna have a Maiden tribute later. And my dad, being like the metalhead that he is, he was like, yo, we need to go to this. And he was like, did you bring, because we were away from his home. We were at a rancho. Estábamos en un rancho por la playa. And he was like, hey, did you bring your Iron Maiden shirt? Because I had one at the time. And I said, yeah. And he was like, dude, perfect. We're gonna go to this shit later tonight. We were with one of his friends, Julio, Roberta, and then his girlfriend at the time, and also my dad's girlfriend, Lucy, aka Lucy Fader. And so yeah, that was a lot of fun. One of the things that I miss about those times is that I was in really good shape. It was like around my sophomore year, let's say like 2014 or something like that, sophomore year of high school. In fact, that Iron Maiden shirt that you talked about, it was like kind of small on me, but it still looked fucking good because I was in shape, you know. I was practicing that summer in cross country for the year. And one of the things that I remember is that they had us on a pretty strict, like, don't drink soda, don't drink anything that's not water. And I think that's probably one thing that I could implement now that would help me out in getting back in shape and shit. But it's hard when there's alcohol, because obviously I didn't drink that in high school. That's pretty much it. But now that's different, because nowadays I have to unfortunately. Anyways, you know what's one thing that I do better now than I did back then is that I have more stamina when I go running. I mentioned that I was training to do cross country, and back then I didn't have the stamina to run 8 miles actually. I remember there was one day when, you know, we were doing the cross country runs and shit. They had us run from Santiago High School to Angel Stadium, and that was about 8 miles. That was like about an 8 mile run, and we had to I had to take a break from running with some of my friends because that shit was just way too tiring. And fast forward to now, I'm now 26 years old, and guess what? I'm more out of shape, but I can tell you that I ran 7 miles this morning, 7.25 to be exact. So I could have done 8 for sure. And so that's something that I couldn't do back then that I could do now, and it's interesting because I'm not in as good of a shape as I was in the past. But it's kind of interesting. You get worse at some things, but you get better at others. Anyways, back to the story here. We go to that fucking show. It's like start playing. I gotta say, the shows in El Salvador, as somebody who's been to a lot of pretty sick shows out here in Cali, they can be a little bit underwhelming. I mean, this was just a cover show, but even then, it was just like a bar. People were sitting down, and you could order your food and eat it nice, like in peace and shit. But there was no moshing, there was no like crowd surfing and shit. There wasn't even like a standing crowd, maybe like a couple of people standing around. But for the most part, it was just people sitting at a restaurant, listening to the music, watching the band and stuff. And I mean, it was a good experience nonetheless. I remember they opened with Aces High. They played a couple songs off of Power Slave. They honestly had a lot of songs ready. I remember the guy saying that he's like, oh, hay varias canciones, quédense para ver cuál le gusta, And I want to say the highlight of this night was my dad. Dude, he can be really fucking funny at times. They finished playing one of the songs that he really liked. My dad was hyped, because the song had just finished, and this guy was like a few beers in, as always, when we go out and shit. And after a couple beers, I don't know if he forgot that he was seeing Iron Maiden tribute band live or what, but this guy, they finished playing the song, and he gets all loud, and he's like, "Urgh," he goes, "Yeah, Slayer, Raining Blood." And he fucking grabs me by the shoulder and he's like, "Yeah." And of course I go along with it. I'm like, "Yeah." But in the back of my mind, I'm like, oh, like, what the fuck? It's like out here, you're fucking watching Stick to Your Guns, and then they finish playing and you're like, "Bring me the horizon." Yeah, like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? But regardless, great fucking night. I mean, it's all about the fucking memories and shit at the end of the day. And I appreciate my dad for fucking taking me out. And, it was a lot of fun. I've been to other shows with him. Maybe I'll do a future story time about other concerts that I've been to with my dad. That is story time complete. And thank you so much for watching. Let's go ahead and get onto this week's comment shout out, or what the fuck, this video's comment shout out. It's not like I'm fucking posting weekly, but I remember I was gonna shout out the homie Mikey. You guys might remember Mikey from my Sick New World video. I'll put a little clip.
Hey, yo, bring that energy again. Mikey, where are we going right now?
Hey, yo, motherfuckers, what's up, man? We going motherfucking Vegas. What's up, motherfuckers?
And he commented on my gratitude video, and he said gratitude equals positive attitude, or something along these lines. And shout out you. Thank you so much for commenting. Thank you for being a good homie. Thank you for being part of my Sick New World video. And shit, my camera just gave out. I don't know what happened there, but if you want to be in the next video's comment shout out, leave a comment down below. And this one, let me know what was your favorite part. Let me know what was your least favorite part. Let me know whatever. And have a good one. Take care of yourself, okay?